Hi there, Cayenne. Welcome back.
Section. Now remove the intestines and spice the fish a little.
Hello, Samantha Humphreys, Luku96. You could upload at last one episode. Well, once I'm done with it, I will. Alright, so...
Section. Now remove the intestines and spice the fish a little.
Spice the fish a little.
You cook him for 2 hours a lead. Now when I think about it, he does look tasty.
Alright, that's the point when Zetsu should come along. So first thing we need to do, we need to, just a reminder what we had this last time, we did this scene where Kisame is just blinking away and watching TV. It's kind of quick now. I think I transitioned it to 60 FPS. So let me just enlarge it a little bit. Alrighty, so looks good. Now, because this is like a different scene, I'll have to update Kisame a little bit here. His eyes, mostly. And a reminder, we did complete the last stream we worked on. We had this part where we cut the fish along the midsection, and Kisame is kind of freaking out. So we completed this one already. So we should just create some shocked face. So all I really need to do here is update the eyes, I believe. I wish I could animate Samantha. Well, animation is actually not hard in terms of like how to do it. The hardest part about animating is actually doing it, because it's a lot of like really boring frame by frame animation. So it takes a long while to actually make something move. Oh, not what I wanted. Let's unlock his eyes layer. Okay, this is our eyes. These are our eyes. So I'll need to come up with a different layer in here. I can erase all of this. Remove frames entirely. Yeah, it took me a while to actually start animating in Flash, because remember how like the old Akatsuki episodes, they were mostly drawn with Microsoft Paint, and I later like animated them in Windows Movie Maker. So basically it was a glorified PowerPoint presentation in a way. But I always dreamed about doing those really fancy animations like Fury Party used to do, and a lot of the other animators with Flash, because with Flash you can do a lot more fancy stuff. You can like move characters relative to the camera really easily. You can create one background and then like move stuff around in front of it. Well, that's something I couldn't do in Paint, because every time I move a character in front of a background, it was a lot of work to actually keep that background. There were no different layers. That's why it was so difficult. But finally, once I did start drawing in Flash, some parts are easier, some parts are harder. It's hard to actually like quantify what is simpler, but you can make it a lot prettier in Flash. I'll give you that. That's 100%. Alright, let's draw some eyes. So this will be the section where his eyes are kind of really freaked out. This brush is a little bit too big. Nah. Shit. God damn it. I cannot do like a normal circle. Alright, that's fine. So that's my phone. Alrighty. Where's this eyebrow coming from? Okay, it's on the Kisame layer. So I'll need to take care of this first. Da, 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 da. How do you deselect? Already forgot. Wasn't it Control D? No, that's duplicate. Control A. Control Shift A. Yeah, that's not really. OmniStrife, my man. I'm going back to finish my movie, Donnie Brasco. Good luck. We can wait to see the new Funnel Akatsuki. All right, thanks. Enjoy the movie. Alrighty, so I should be able to edit this now. That's odd. Why can't I? Something is really wrong here. Do I seem quite good and experienced in this? Well, not really. I'm kind of lost right now. I don't know why can I risk this goddamn. Okay, I got it now. Well, it's a good thing for you, Samantha, because I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm kind of learning as I go, so you'll be able to like pick some stuff here, like maybe learn from my mistakes, like how not to animate, because some of you that were following my streams, you know that I get the occasional like stupid mistake. Kind of like, remember the last time when I forgot to save my file? So the first tip I can give you, Samantha, is don't forget to save your progress. Because one time I kind of lost a lot of progress. Like the previous scene that I did with Kisame freaking out, I lost like 90% of the work. Yeah, it was pretty sad. Alright, that looks good enough. Oh, wait. See, another error, because this guy, the new eyes that I'm drawing right now, they're actually on a different layer, so I gotta draw it on a different layer and not on the base Kisame layer. Solid advice, yeah, that's true. Kinda, I think you were here when that happened. We kinda can even make them like go out of his Yep, yeah, that was kind of sad. All right, now we're good. Let's give it some white color to his eyes. Nice. We can make them twitch. I remember we made him twitch in this guy, right? Like, ah! Yeah. So Kisame has his like red veins all the time. Even in the show, in the manga, he has like red veins for some reason in his eyes. So he's kind of like, maybe he doesn't sleep. I don't know, do fish sleep? Do we have any fish experts in chat? Did we give it color like his eye sockets? Yeah, they're kind of dark blue, dark green even. So it's kind of like a darkish color, not really black. Something like that would be nice. All right. What I actually noticed as well when I was watching Shippuden not that long ago is that actually Kisame has 3 gills under each eye, not 2. But since we're going for a more simplified, you see, he has like 3 gills in here under his eyes. But then, what is this? Kisame Hoshikage of Akatsuki's legacy. Kisame's son introduced? Boruto spoilers. I never watched Boruto. So, and actually I see that in like simplified versions, like they did in those Rock Lee Fun with Akatsuki ripoffs, they always draw him with just 2 sets of gills on it, under his eyes, so that's good. Should we add a mouth here? I don't know. We could. Maybe we should do something funny about, does his head? No, unfortunately his head and body are the same layer. I wanted to maybe animate his head going down a little into his like cloak, but I don't think it can do that from this position. So we'll have to make his eyes the expressive part of this little animation. So once we finalize the animation of his eyes, we'll start working on adding our ever so hungry Zetsu actually. Ever so hungry Zetsu, yeah. Salvador Noifi. Hi, welcome back, Salvador. I remember you from the last stream. Welcome back. Thanks for joining. Okay. What are we looking at here? Where did we place his like little? I think the sweat drop was on the right side. Yeah. We should probably make it a much bigger this time because this is a more zoomed out layer. Okay. Oh, it's nice to see people are joining today. I have 7 people joining from YouTube, or so Restreams tells me. Did I outline the drop with blue? No, it's not outlined even. Okay, that makes sense. No, come on. That's fine. It's a little too dark. Yeah, that's a better color. More aqua blue. Alrighty. Let's animate those eyes, those pupils. Copy frames. Let's put this frame here as well. And I should probably copy this frame and run over this one because this one still has the previously drawn eyes. Paste frame. Okay. Oh, whoops, not the one that I was looking for. Paste frames. Okay, now it's better. Control Shift A is the most unintuitive deselect button possible. What is this godforsaken music. It's horrible. Oh man, this YouTube royalty-free stuff is annoying as heck. Let's find like some funky, cooler library. Popular playlists: dance and electronic, happy music, bright music, pop music. What else do we have here? There was like, what did I use before? Artificial music. Inspirational? Maybe not. Sorted by genre. Cinematic. Ambience is nice. Right. Do you guys actually hear the music? I'm not really sure. You don't hear music. How about now? Still no? It's just... How about now? Is that like a proper volume for the music? I'm not really sure. I think this should be better. Okay. Alrighty, so let's make those... Nice, thanks for the confirmation, Samantha and Kaya. Let's move his pupils a bit. These should be pretty frequent. Let's copy this. Copy frames. Paste frames. Now, what we want to do is... Well, not really. Make them make them twitch just a little bit. That'll do. Yeah, this music is almost perfect for how Kisame is feeling at this point. Probably should put some horror music instead. Okay, is that enough movement here? I think it's enough. Clear frames. No. Clear keyframe. That's what I need. Alrighty, so that's good. Copy frames. Is the orange for marking where it's moving to? What orange are you referring to? Not really sure. The orange is basically, you see these timelines, so this is like a timeline. Every time I play this, and this will be looped, you see I have like keyframes. So keyframe is whenever something is on, something is happening. So every time something moves, you basically need to create a new keyframe. And these, there are like two keyframes that will be going back and forth to and from each other to create this little quick, twitchy, sort of shaky appearance. It's exactly what I did in here, when his eyes like moving from side to side really, really quickly. All right, copy frames. paste frames. Let's do. So right now I have this frame and this frame. So I can probably copy all of these frames and just paste them right here. Kind of went over the edge here, and these I can remove. Remove frames. Alright, this should be working. Well, do we like this? That looks fine. Something went wrong with our TV though. Why did this happen? We broke our TV shine. Okay, let's see what's going on in here. Let's zoom out a little bit. TV glow. Zoom out a little bit more. Oh. This should not be happening. I think this frame is a little screwed up. I should basically copy this frame and put it back. What you want to do, like whenever you have a looping animation, is always make sure that your first and last frames are the same. Otherwise, it won't loop properly. It'll be like something jarringly will be like broken. Now that I fixed it, it should be fine. All right, let's do this again. Looks better now. No, it's still happening. Why? Why would it just move to the side? That's weird. That's odd. It shouldn't be doing that because I fixed it. Maybe because it's not like I should save it first. And then I will preview it again. Yeah. It's not saving it. That made it. Now it looks good. Kisame looks shocked. There's a point there that as you can see, his like eyes moving inconsistently a little bit. I need to make another like frame there that his eyes are twitchy. Where's my chat? All right. I know. So basically, there's this. I need to insert another one in here. Paste frames. Now it should be good. Should be better at least. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, you guys ready to see Kisame? Oh man, again Kisame. Like Zetsu? I should bring Zetsu in because let me see. So last time we watched this episode, we're talking about You Lack Hatred. There we go. Let's eat him. So it kind of just pops from out of the screen. And I changed the angle a little bit to make it more 3D than very 2D, very flat front angle. So what do you guys say? Let's hear your opinions. Should he just appear from the left side of the screen again? Or maybe we should just make him appear from under the, like, behind the sofa, like pop up from. I think it'll be even funnier if he just pops up from underneath, like from behind the sofa, not coming off screen, but actually implying that he was either always there behind the sofa, or just appearing from underground. What do you guys think? yeah, the sofa idea sounds funny. Just popping up from behind him. It's actually even more intimidating, where you can actually see him pop in instead of like moving from off screen. That'll be scarier. All right, so Zetsu. Let's see how he. Remember how to draw him. Not a problem, but I wanted to make sure because sometimes it's inconsistent. I don't remember. He has like these white spots where his black and white sides connect. Sometimes they draw it, sometimes they don't. You see these like kind of like screws. And I think later down the line in the anime, they kind of made them disappear for some reason. No idea why. Doesn't matter. Alrighty, so let's make all the other layers kind of transparent. This is called onion layering, and it's very like useful because let's give this layer name Kisame drop, because what it allows you to do is it allows you to like see behind objects that are usually solid, and you can like still animate like this. You see, it's really useful. So a new layer, I should call it Zetsu. Alright, so I can basically draw him wherever I want, and then later move him to place him behind the sofa. So, righty, so Melis chocolate cake. I don't believe I said hello when you joined in, so nice on you to join our stream and impacting the development of the episode so quickly. The slippers are awesome, by the way. Just had to put that out there. So, Samantha, that's good of you to notice. That was actually another idea that we kind of came up with during the stream. So I know these streams are kind of like long-winded and the work is really relatively slow because that's what you get with animations. But at least you guys get to impact like where we're taking this episode with. Because I don't want like to make like a carbon copy of the original episode. I want to make a few like few adjustments, few modifications, some new stuff for you to look forward to. And it's so great that you guys are here and you can actually like give input. Like for example, does Zetsu pop up from behind the sofa or not, right? So you're actually part of the creative process. So let me just make sure they're kind of like have the same size, their heads. I think this is actually pretty too small about now. Oh, this eraser is very tiny. Okay. Slippers are cool. This shark slippers. Maybe I should give all the Akatsuki's slippers if they're like at home in the hideout. I mean, that'll be nice. So his head size should be, if we're making it the same size as Kisame's head, will be around this size. I guess it's a little bit too realistic now. It's kind of skinny compared to like other Akatsuki heads, right? Samantha Humphries. Yes, slippers for all. Yeah, that's a good call. I don't believe you'll be able to see Zetsu's slippers here, but that's a good idea to have them have slippers, all of Akatsuki, because they're indoors, right? No, you Americans like to walk indoors in your boots and shoes, but the rest of the world usually take our shoes off indoor. So you guys take shoes off indoors where you guys come from or not? Because it's a very cultural thing for some reason. I'd love to see Tachi in slippers that look like crispy. That's a good idea, Christina. I do, most of my family doesn't. Are you from the US? I take my shoes off. My dad doesn't though. Shoes off, pick a bloom. Oh, hi there from Twitch. But I'm Asian American, so I guess yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Cause I'm like originally like culture-wise, I guess my family's from Russia, and I've noticed a lot of similarities between Asian, like Chinese and Malaysian and all the East, like, you know, East Asia cultures. Kind of have a lot of things in common with Russian culture. Probably communist upbringing, I guess. Does the white Zetsu side have eyebrows? I don't remember. No. Is the music too loud for you guys? It is kind of loud for me. I should just lower its volume in YouTube. And now I'll go to OBS and I'll make it louder in here. Still new to all this streaming stuff, so it's kind of tough for me. So bear with me. Where's my chat? Alright. I take them off when walking in. There's usually a mat to wipe our feet on. That makes sense. I'm Canadian. America's younger but bigger sibling. Hi there, Samantha. I'm kind of Canadian too now. Moved to Canada like 2 years ago. Kai, does Zetsu have eyebrows in general? Oh, I guess he does. My grammar kind of sucked there. Sorry, that's fine. That's fine. A lot of us are not native speakers, so as long as we can understand each other, that's all that matters. Yeah, he does have, like, eyebrows. I guess they're green, right? To match his green hair, too. Okay. I tend to forget details like that. Half the time, my characters don't have eyebrows. Haha. Well, we were watching Shippuden not that long ago, and one of the silliest things that they changed in the anime, for some reason they gave, what's his name? Zabuza. They gave Zabuza eyebrows in the anime. Like, why would you change that? He looks so much more menacing with eyebrows, without eyebrows. Especially when they, like, refer to him a few times as an eyebrowless freak. And they do that in the anime as well. They call him eyebrowless freak, but he has eyebrows. It doesn't make any sense. Did they, like, censor it for some reason? I don't get it. I should make his eyes, like, looking... He should be, like, looking down at Kisame menacingly. Omni Nani Eternal Bonds. Are you like shocked that I'm alive actually when you thought I was dead? It's a little bit of Edo Tensei magic. Yeah, if you can check out the channel from time to time, I would appreciate that, because you would see that we've been streaming for a while now, working on Final Akatsuki nonetheless. What about his nose? Does he have a nose? That's okay, Samantha. I thought you ended with Naruto. What is this? I did not. This is your childhood nostalgia flowing right back into you. It wasn't that long ago, right? When was the first Final Akatsuki episode? 10 years ago? 12 years ago? Not that long ago, right? Yeah, it does have a... I'm so hyped. Oh my god, it actually is. Eternal Bonds, have you not been following this? Did you see us remaking Final Akatsuki episode 2? Look how cool it looks now. Check this out too. Check out our great animation for Kisame. Pika Bloom, yeah, that nostalgia when things were much simpler. Okay. Let's This Kisame, Zetsu, does he have ears at all? I'll just keep a photo of Zetsu available, because I always like turn it off for some reason, because I don't remember how to draw his head that well. Yeah, well, I guess it is really, like... Let me just do this a second. Where is that? Just use snipping tool for a second. Didn't he used to have, like, carry his forehead protector around his neck? I don't recall. I live in EU and usually I go to bed around this time, but damn, good job. Thanks, man. We have a lot of people from the EU joining up. Lots of fun Akatsuki fans there, which I'm greatly appreciate. Where are you from in the EU? Yeah, Hidan has his forehead protector around his neck. That's true, but I thought he doesn't have his forehead protector at all. No, he must have. Zetsu manga first. I can swear. Did I spell appearance correctly? Where did they show him for the first time? After the Valley of the End. I believe he did have like a forehead protector around his neck. No? So how do we know that he's from the grass? I swear that we know that he's from the grass village. Not just because he's a plant. I remember seeing his like forehead protector somewhere. Do we ever see his forehead protector? Is that his forehead protector? Data book maybe? No. Denmark. Hi to Denmark. Never had a headband. Not from the grass village. Kind of losing my mind right now. Zetsu. Narutopedia. These guys should know. Grass village. We don't really know what village he's from, eh? Okay, I'm digressing as I usually do. Let's not draw his mouth right now. Let's draw his mouth later, so it'll be easier to animate. It appears that Black Zetsu also has ears, so we can add an ear in here. Alright, he has like generic spiky hair, nothing out of the ordinary. Never had a headband, not from grass. That's true, yeah. So I was just racist towards Zetsu. I assumed because he's like a plant, I assumed he's from the grass village. It's kind of presumptuous of me. I assumed that all plant creatures are from the Tusk, yeah. We should know that shinobis are communal shapes and colors from any type of village. Even though, like, Kisame is from the wave village, right? From the water village, and he's a shark, so... At least that kind of makes sense. That's a pretty nice looking Zetsu we have so right about now, right? Looks kind of detailed. But yeah, I remember hearing he was from the grass village, but it's all lies. How are you so good at drawing in general, though? I'm okay, I'm not that great, but I was always able to draw. And yeah, just I wish I would draw more. I would have been drawing a lot more. 5:27 a.m. in Singapore now. Wow, good morning, a salty mochi. Oh, I love mochi. Are salty mochis a thing? Really glad to see you back after all this time. Oh, the era with Flash and Fury Party 74. Yeah, Fury was always animating with Flash. I'm always like the stupid animator drawing his stuff with MS Paint and Movie Maker. That was like redneck animation actually. All right. Cool. So our Zetsu head is pretty much done. Let's finish it like this. Because anyways, we won't be able to see it at all. I want to animate his plant thing opening up. Because we can, right? Why wouldn't I do that? It'll be much cooler. He'll be popping up from behind the sofa and opening with a scary, eerie sound. Yeah, that looks about right for his head. Maybe even a little bit bigger, because we see that to match Kisame's size, right? That kind of looks more in line. Yeah. Now that I think about it, it makes sense he isn't from any village, as White Zetsu was created and Black Zetsu was Kaguya's will, or something weird like that. And spoilers! Oh. Alright, I'll be right back. I need to take a leak. Isn't Kisame an abnormally large person? Yeah, Kisame kind of looks, I think he's the second tallest character in Akatsuki. If you don't count Zetsu's plant thing, I think Kakuzu is actually the tallest one. Remember when, before he was revealed, Kishimoto used to draw a silhouette of a giant Akatsuki member, I don't know, 8 feet tall dude. And in the forums, in Naruto forums, before we knew him, they never gave him a name, so we just referred to him as Akatsuki Giant. That's why I updated the first episode, right? Before the first episode of Final Akatsuki, we didn't know about Hidan or Kakuzu, so I had just a generic giant. And when we made the HD remake, I kind of drew in Kakuzu. So he's not really a giant, but he's still the biggest one, I think. And I think Kisame is the second tallest one. Yeah. How far are you in the Naruto series, Omni? So I watched the manga. I read the manga until the very end. Never continued Boruto, and now I'm kind of rewatching Shippuden because I never really finished it. Yeah. I literally just spammed your stream link on every Discord server I'm in. Got banned in 2. What? Is this an anime Discord? Is it even relatively relevant to Fun Akatsuki? Yeah, if you guys can spread the word, because a lot of the guys are just stumbling upon my stream. They're like, "Oh, Omni, you're alive! You're actually doing something." Kyan, I guess it's a spoiler, though we've talked about Obito being Toby several times on the streams, so I'm not sure how spoiler sensitive we are. Touche, that's a good point. I've made that same mistake saying watched instead of read while speaking about the manga. Yeah, it happens a lot. The manga is amazing. If you guys don't know about it, but there's this guy on the Naruto subreddit. Just go into our Naruto subreddit, yeah, and search Naruto Kai. So he kind of de-fillerized all of the show basically, Shippuden and Naruto. So he made an hour and a half long episodes that correspond to basically volumes, manga volumes. So it's filler free and it's pretty good, much better. because even like canon episodes in Naruto, especially Shippuden, they have a lot of like filler just sprinkled all over to just elongate them, make them longer, which kind of hurt the quality. So it's much better this way. So I highly recommend it. Oh, whoops. Should be drawing this in the Zetsu layer. Alrighty, so that's pretty good. We can color this dude now. Let's use the darkest gray we can, but not actually black, because then we lose all the detail. But now I actually forgot that I need to finish up his neck side as well. Looks about right. And yeah, now we'll take that really, really dark gray. Not really that dark actually, but it's dark and oh no, that's black actually. I need. Yeah, that's the color I was looking for. Let's take a little bit of green. His hair is not really that like healthy green. It's like a grayish green. You should see like he should have more fertilizer in his diet, I guess. Yeah, I can use that. Like at least in the anime. Oh, and there's like my biggest pet peeve with Flash. Now I'm trying to color this, but apparently there's like a micro gap in here somewhere. So I'll just use this little handy tool called. This is the problem though. When you try and do that, like close small gaps tool, right? Then it misses a lot of the areas. So let's just go in a little bit deeper. Can you guys spot the gap before I can? Oh yeah, there it is. It's actually pretty big. There's a huge gap in here in one of the spikes. Maybe eat healthier humans. Yeah, I don't think that like Akatsuki members are generally very healthy. Who do you think is the healthiest member in Akatsuki? I don't know, all of them are kind of sickly looking. There's still a gap in here somewhere. I suppose, okay, not Itachi with Dango Obsession, that's for sure. And he's also kind of like half blind anyways. I suppose the opposite would make sense though, to read anime if you're considering reading subtitles. Pretty sure my reading speed dramatically increased after watching anime. That's a good point actually, yeah. You basically do watch anime unless you're like a puro in Nihongo desu, which all weebs are to some extent. Did I close all the gaps? Not really sure. There's probably another gap somewhere hiding. Or maybe not. Nice. So let's do his brow. Oh! Crap. Let's take like a bright. Now we need like a really bright white. That is no, that's completely white. I don't want to be entirely white. Is that bright enough, or should we take like a brighter custom color? Yeah, I think it should be a little bit brighter. Take it up a notch. Yeah, something more like in line with that. Whoa. Whoa. There we go. Now in Flash, another thing you need to remember is like right now you can see like the white of his eyes. It's not actually white, right? If I'll put back the other layers, you can see that it's actually transparent. So you gotta always remember and color the whites, which you don't really have to do like in Paint or Photoshop if you have like a white background. But in Flash, you have to color white because by default everything is transparent. Wow, did it color this? Oh, so there you go. Because Flash is actually vectors, you can see that there's actually no gap in here the more you zoom in. So I was shocked to actually see the area below his pupil, right down here, that it also got colored in white. Okay, so do you think a drawing monitor would be better than a drawing tablet? Maybe. I never tried one. It kind of makes sense that it would, because like the trouble with tablets, even though it's like more intuitive than what I'm used to doing, is I always used to draw this stuff with a mouse, and I got really good with it eventually. So you can see me a lot of times just finishing up something with a mouse. The problem is though that it's kind of like takes a while to get acquainted with actually drawing somewhere else and seeing the results of your like hand movements on the monitor. While in those tablet monitor combos, like hybrids, I forgot what they call. They have like a name. So the drawing monitors, yeah, they probably would be better. I don't know if they have like a downside to them. Could there be a downside? Maybe the fact that you can like lie on your bed and like draw with your comfort. You actually need to be next to the monitor, or like, I don't know. I might upgrade the more this channel grows, and maybe if Patreon grows, I might be able to upgrade to a better drawing tablet. Because this Intuos guy, I have it since like I was in Israel. I think it's like almost 6 years old, something like that. Maybe even a little bit more. It's kind of old, but it still does the job. But I never tried one, like a drawing monitor. So it might be better. Makes sense that it would, right? Okay. I should color his eyes too. I like how chat is pretty active today. That's nice. It's way more enjoyable like this. I don't feel as lonely as I was when I was drawing the old Akatsuki episodes. Okay. Right, so I can get rid of this little thing. Let's put everything in onion mode again. And that's Zetsu. Let's do Zetsu. Let's do his aloe vera thing. Aloe vera, let's call it aloe vera left, and then I'll do aloe vera right. And I need to make sure that they can like they can actually like add up together to like this plant thing. This will be probably the most fancy animation in this scene. Like his thing opening up. His leaves, whatever. That's the left one. Well, I guess that makes it the right one if we're talking about like that. Doesn't matter as long as they're like separated. I think that's about enough. That'll do. Now, for the right part, let's do another layer. Call it aloe R. Now we can do the other side. Oh, sorry about that. It's not so good. Remember that they need to complete each other, but also they need to make sense separately. So I gotta like finish this one here. Maybe if I let's do this like this, and now I will match whatever is drawn in here. Should have made like Zetsu onion layered as well. This is kind of not really close, but it's fine. We can afford those gaps. He's not like sealed. Yeah, it's nice to have more people here talking. Yeah, that's cool. I guess it makes sense that like more people would tune in whenever I'm working on Finalizing and not like doing some other stuff, because I think people are sick of me just doing other stuff and not drawing Finalizing. Can't blame them really. I'm at work, so I'm tapping in and out. Haha. Well, good on you getting paid while watching the stream. That's I'm always for it. Alrighty. What color is this like aloe thing? Should it be like darker or brighter than his hair? I don't know. Doesn't really matter, I guess. Let's just find a nice green. So this guy is done. We can give it a color now. Yeah, that's a good color, right? And let's do the left side as well. Okay. And that's how it looks together. I think I should put the right one below. Whoa, whoops. And that's how it looks, kinda, right? Looks good. Now what I have to do is try and animate them in a way. Okay, so should I transform these into symbols? I think I should. So symbols kind of turns it, instead of like a drawing, to something that's actually like a shape that is easier to manipulate. So as long as we don't really want to alter whatever is in the leaf itself, and it's like kind of a solid shape, we're not gonna like alter it in any way. I can just take it and convert it to a symbol. Let's call it L. Caregiver, and there's several hours of downtime. Oh, you're a caregiver, that's nice. That's good. And now I can modify this one as well to a symbol. No, modify, convert to symbol. F8. Yeah, I'll use F8. Should be easier. I'll give it the same name as the layer. And now, when you animate this stuff, notice when you... oh, wait. Oh, that's actually not what I wanted to do. Notice how I only selected... Oh, crud. So let's go back a little bit. Now, the problem that arose here is because I used only the inside of the leaf was selected, and not the outline. You think the chat is lagging for you somehow? Maybe. Whenever the residents need me to go, I go and help them. I help them get ready in the morning. I bring them food, but there's times when nobody really needs me in, so there isn't anything going on. All right, that's cool. The job is more dynamic. Convert to symbol. That's a low R. Okay, so notice now that once I rotate it, this is the rotation. And that's not the rotation we want, because this, you see this little guy at the middle? So that's like your anchoring point, and what we want to do is we want to take it a little bit down here, because that's like the axis. And now, you see, makes a lot more sense. How cool is that? Rah, 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 rah. And we want to do the same for this layer as well. Convert to symbol. Let's select this layer, F8. Haha, using hotkeys. Wait, that didn't work. Haha. No? Fuck. Why is it not working for me? Do I need to, like, select it? Huh. Oh, because the layer is locked. Man, I'm so stupid. Right, now it will work. For sure. Haha. I'm so smart. Alright, now we'll take it. Yeah, Omni's animation tutorial. Maybe I should, like, actually market it as, like, a tutorial, too. I'm actually a trainer by profession, so I should be good at this stuff. Alright, let's see. Now it works. Maybe though, I think I should add, like, you know how Kisame, like Zetsu has like the red part of his cloak. I think it should be like the collar thing. It should move, or maybe not. Maybe it should move with the rest of his body. And the chat stopped lagging. That's good. Maybe it's I'm who's lagging with reading the comments. He breaks it half the time though. Well, I break it just to practice some more. It's done entirely on purpose. I lost that file on purpose. All that like 3 hours of work, I lost it on purpose. Okay, I bought these candies. These candies, we have an H Mart. It's like an Asian superstore with food from Korea, Japan, and all that. So this super lemon thing, I really love sour candy, and this thing is so sour. I love it. So if you see this thing and you like sour, it's only like for guys and girls who really like into sour stuff. Just couldn't see new comments asking what they weren't asked. Okay. Oh my god. It's great. I want to die, but it's great. I should group these layers into a folder or something. No. Oh, check out this tutorial too. You can actually have a folder, right? Can I rename this folder? Probably I can. Let's name it Zetsu folder. And now I can kind of see the difference here, right? I can select the entire folder of Zetsu layers. Okay, let's make his head open a little bit. Not the head, but like, you know what I'm talking about. But maybe it's still not the time for him to open up. We still need to create, draw his body. Cloak. Let's call it Z cloak. And now we can draw Zetsu's cloak. Let's lock everything else instead of and make it onionized. You pretended to lose all that progress just for pity. I knew it. Yeah, that's true. You got me. Oh wait, I think I missed a lot of comments in here. Okay, and the chat stopped lagging. You're a trainer for animating? No, I'm a trainer at a software company, so I train about our products or something else. So I'm like, my job role is a tech training specialist. I'm in charge of everything that has to do with training at my organization. I just couldn't see the new comments asking workers. Okay, Zetsu-san. Shiny Sparkle, hello there. Welcome to the stream. Samantha Humphreys, after asking, you pretended to lose all that progress. Yeah, I read that. Yeah, chat is being super slow for me. No worries. Maybe you can try Twitch, but then you wouldn't see all the comments on YouTube. I use this like Restream platform that allows me to stream simultaneously both to YouTube and Twitch. And it also allows me to see the chat from both platforms simultaneously. So that's pretty awesome. Okay, so let's draw the cloak. I don't need much because he'll be mostly obscured by the sofa. So we don't need much here. But maybe we should have much here because later I'm gonna be having him like, you know how we fools Itachi into like lighting up the pot in which we cook Kisame later in. So I'll probably need to have a full Zetsu anyways. A full, yeah, full Zetsu. But now it kind of doesn't make sense. His head is too high. I should bring his head down a little bit. Alright, let's... Where's this head? Oh no, not this one. Zetsu. I need to lock it up. Lock this up. Yeah, that's what we're looking for here. Right? Makes more sense. So this is like his head. Okay. And now I can finish up the cloak. That's what I love about Flash. It's so like forgiving. Because you can move around everything easily and adjust. You have to do a lot of work at the start because you need to like draw everything and like create everything. But once you have all this thing running, it's really easy to like move around and animate with. I think that's enough. Yeah, that's about as long as we need it to be. For now, at least. Okay. Let me draw some clouds soon. Let's return some of the colors here. Let's pick the same colors that we used for Kisame. Do I have gaps again? Probably. Okay. Oh, whoops. Okay. And now let's color our cloak. I have gaps in here somewhere. There we go. How's about a deal? You teach me to animate, and I'll make Akatsuki for you. Haha. Well, actually sounds quite like a deal, but I think teaching you to animate will take as long as it would take me to draw it anyways. So why don't you just follow the stream and learn, and you can ask questions when you want to. And we kinda kill two stones with one bird. I'm not calling anyone a slow learner. There are no slow learners, there are just only bad teachers. Oh, that's a beautiful cloud. For one that we're not gonna actually see that much. And I jinxed it. I cannot finish it as beautifully as I started it. Great idea. We're starting a company called Omnimations. That's actually a pretty good idea. However, our budget currently stands at $57 from our Patreon monthly. That'll be hard to maintain a company with. But maybe one day. You can always dream big, right? Okay. They have like usually like another big cloud in the middle, right? What I also love about Flash is how it like kind of smooths out your brush strokes, which is a godsend for me because I'm such a like messy line art drawer. They're so messy. Too impatient to clean them up. Oh, that's beautiful. All you have to do now is draw that little line. Maybe even use like a fatter brush stroke. And our Zetsu is basically done. What the hell is that fold? No, come on. Sure. Maybe later, yeah. It's lagging again. Great idea. We're starting. Okay. Yeah, I read that one. Yeah, sure. Okay. Let's continue. Now we can take our full big Zetsu. Let's move him. Oh, it actually looks good, right? I think it looks great. Did they say Omnimations? I like the pun. Omnimations. Yeah, that sounds good. Our first expense will be defending ourselves in a lawsuit coming from Toei Animations about us using copyrighted materials. We should lawyer up. Okay. Let's put him behind the sofa. Yeah, that looks great actually. I like how it looks, right? So he'll be like kind of popping up from here. But then again, ooh, maybe I can have a shape tween or something like that. Can I modify this into like a symbol? I don't know if I should. Zetsu. T. Huh? What the hell? Why are there clear frames? Remove frames. Remove frames. Hold on, I'm quitting if they sue. Abandon ship! Ah! Okay. That looks great. Now, let's move him to the back. What's the lowest I can take him without him actually like popping up? That's a problem though. Because he's kind of like, I wanted to at the start, let me think about, let us think together how can we fix this. Because at first I wanted him like to appear like this, but then again, if I do that, I can see him from here. That's kind of an issue. Can I shrink him down somehow? First of all, I'll need to have keyframes here. Hold up. Are these not keyframes? Something is weird here. Hold up, hold up. Remove frames. Okay, that's what I wanted. And now we can take this layer and put it behind the couch. Is there a blending mode that can make something behind it invisible? Maybe there is. Maybe there is. That's a perfectly good question. I don't know how to do it though. But zetsu, just maybe, we can do something like this. If I can convert this, all of these layers into a symbol. Zetsu, like all. And then I can do some stupid animation that will allow me to kind of shrink him in a weird way. Like, I can do this. Like, make him like grow like this. This is kind of fine. But I need to first take this entire thingamabob, copy frames, and paste keyframes. But I can't really do that. Maybe if I don't convert into keyframes, why not? So now let's take these frames. Maybe though, why can't I think I can do that. If I'll move cloak a little further down here. They can appear in the fake way later. Yeah, and I'll do that. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, that'll work. And now I'll make like a appearance. Insert keyframes. I think that's even too quick. I want all of it. Come on. This one, and this one. These 3 layers. Come here. Okay. And now this guy can go up here as well. Insert keyframe. Okay. That'll be its motion. Classic tween. And this guy, these guys, they should... Oh, whoops, not TV layer, just these 3. Need to fix their position like so. Kind of looks weird. As you can tell, kind of adds joins later. Maybe I need to like where you should be slowing down, easing in or easing out. Ease out. Let's do ease out first. Wait, why did I make pierogies? We have no salsa left. Okay, I should move it a little bit out here as well. Make it slower. Okay. Insert keyframe. These guys, we should copy this. Copy frames. Elongate our animation a little bit. Paste frames. Copy frames. Paste frames. Found some salsa. That's good on you, Samantha. Now you can eat your pierogies. I need to fix up our cloak animation. How about if we ease it out the other way? It's even worse. I think I should take it the other direction. Oh, that looks good. Now we don't see him underneath the sofa, and he rises kind of together with everything. That's good. That's exactly what I want. But now, though, once we run it, I don't see a lot of Zetsu, actually. It's kind of sad. Okay. My cat's shouting for some reason. Let me try it again. That looks good. That looks fine. Is that too slow or is it fine? I'm not really sure. Oh, that looks good. Oh, that's a cool animation, I think. What do you guys think? Let me see more in the chat. What do you guys think about this speed with which Zetsu kind of pops up? Is it fine, or should we fix it a little bit? I think it's fine. I do think I need to move the cloak a little bit to the left. It's funnier that he pops up like from behind the sofa. What I do need though is to kind of move all of this a little bit to the side. All of Zetsu's appearance animation should be a little starting a bit later, somewhere down here. Can't I do that though? For some reason it won't let me. This entire like Zetsu animation needs to move. Menacing music is needed. All joking aside, it looks amazing so far. Nice. I'm glad you like it. We will have the menacing music. Oh, there we go. Now we can move this guy's too. Yeah, I'm glad that the good part with Flash, the first scenes are the hardest because you have to draw your background and all that, and then you can kind of relax because most of this episode kind of happens at the same place. The next time I will have to draw like another background is when we'll have the kitchen where these guys will actually cook. Poor little Kisame. Paste frames, copy frames, paste frames, and this and that can be moved all the way here. Copy this too. Where's my TV glow thing? Copy. Okay. Insert keyframe. This should be working now. Oh, there's something weird in here. There's a glitch. With Kisame, what's going on here? What layer is causing that? Does it happen in the output as well? Shit, what is that? You see what I'm talking about? These things, this part, and this part is kind of like, what the hell? Okay, let's see what's causing that. Okay, it's happening on this side. So whenever it's on Kisame for some reason. Dude, what is that garbage? Huh. Oh, I think. That's odd. Copy frames. Paste frames. Now it's better. Paste frames. Okay, now we fixed it. Kisame is in the Illuminati because of the triangles. Illuminati confirmed. Where's the drop? Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Copy frames. Paste it here as well. Paste frames. Okay, I think now we're good to go. Let's preview this animation again. See that it's not like broken or anything like that. Let's take it a little bit here so you guys can see it too. 100%. That's, yeah, that's a good pace for it. And then we can open, thank you. Oh my. I guess it's takoyaki time. Oh. Napkin?
That's good. Thanks.
I need sustenance. Okay. Alrighty, so back to it. So only thing I want to fix a little bit, I think that our cloak needs to move a little bit. So, one, no, that's too much. Illuminati might have been confirmed, but has confirmed been confirmed? That's the real question. Confirmed. Hold up, I need the X-Files music. Even, you know what? I won't do that because stupid YouTube will then block my audio because I used it. Screw that. So imagine. Maybe I can play it on piano, but probably they hear it too. Yeah, okay. That looks fine. Now, all we need to do, I hope I can still do that, is let's insert like a keyframe, maybe around this side, keyframe to this one and this one, keyframe. Okay, all we have to do now is open him up to the world. Like this. Oh, that looks great. The X-Files song used to scare me when I was about 7. It's still creepy. I used to turn off. Oh man, that's actually confession time. It also used to freak me out when I was little. I used to be terrified. Like, aliens scared the shit out of me. Yeah, X-Files, I thought like it was too scary for me when I was little. I used to be horrified of that show. But, like, when I grew up, I watched it, and it's great. I love it. Oh, that's a cool animation. Now there's kind of a problem. Why is it? Ah, my cloak is broken again. Should be higher in here. It doesn't keep up with the rest of his body. Oh, this is good. Alrighty. Is that good enough now? I don't know. I'm 12 and at 7 I'd probably just be confused about this song. You're 12? I think when I put up the first episode, you were like 2. I watched the series late. No, hell, what? I think that makes you probably in the lowest age bracket of my fans for sure, because most of them are like old farts. I'm like approaching 70 soon, so. Where's the music? God damn it. Video pause, continue watching. Sure. Back when we were little, we had no Facebooks or Snapchats. We used to play in the dirt outside. Would have been born when it came out. Wow, that's crazy. Huh. Okay, I think we're good now with the animation. Well, good on you for should start slow and get quicker as he moves out. Yeah, that's cool. Why is the cloak so annoying though? Clear keyframe. Okay, that looks fine. Maybe we should open them up a little bit more. Oh, this is fine. This guy, maybe I should. I don't know, you can barely see his head this way. Maybe like make it a little bit more narrow. I don't think they should be like as high as they are right now. But I do want to show his eyes. Make it easier for me not to animate his mouth anyways. Alright. That seems about right. Now I can add more keyframes to make it a little bit longer. Insert keyframe. Okay, let's see. It's still happening. Look at this. Like, his head is popping up alright, but his... I don't know. I don't know. Is it fine? Strange. Okay, this is where it's all like going together nicely. I should insert keyframe in here. Looks better now, I think. I'm currently eating pierogies. They taste pretty good, if you're wondering. I'll take solace in the rest of my life knowing that regardless of my age, Omni will always be older. Thank you for your service. Screw you. I'm having takoyakis. Pretty good. Alright, all we have to do is take some more twitching animation here for Kisame's eyes. I think that's a lot, enough, more than enough frames. Paste frames. I guess it's not enough. Paste frames. Now I can take this little frame, this little guy here. Now we can remove everything else up until this point and remove these frames. And maybe we can add some Kisame's, we can make Zetsu say a little bit, like when he's starting to talk. Insert keyframe. Does Zetsu even blink? Like, at least the white part probably blinks. I'm just playing around with you. I know, but it still hurts. I should take this little white spot and put it below so that the axis is like, insert keyframe, insert keyframe, classic tween, insert. How do I insert keyframe? Like F5 or F6? I don't remember. Nope, that's not it. F6 maybe? Yes, F6. Nice, I can use the magic of hotkeys now. Now I can do this. I can make him like talk. Lazy animation at its best. Make the head move for talking. No mouth needed. See? Works. Should be happening for longer, I guess. Copy frames. Can I just paste frames here? Oh, I don't want to do that. It's too far away. Yeah, that'll be nice. Now he's talking. What the fuck? That's not good. Did I break the E? Oh my god. Did I break this animation now? Where's the ease out? What? Why is he doing that? Remove tween and insert classic tween. That's not how tweening works, dude. Is it because I broke the thingy maybe? Come on. Should that be like in the middle again? Yeah, I guess that's why. If I put it back here, it should work again. Yeah. Okay. He has been startless. Startless? Startles. He has been startled, so... Yeah. Zetsu is a turtle. Could be. I know you don't want being called Omni, but do you like being called Alex more? I don't care. Like, I guess when it's all like internet stuff, I'm used to being called Omni, so that's fine. But in real life, I don't think anybody ever called me Omni. IRL. I like both names. Oh. I have the same name as your cousin. Yeah, it's a pretty common name. I have like 4 Alexes at work. Alright, let's see if it syncs up or I need to make it a little longer. Now when I think about it, it does look tasty. Copy frames. Where's my chat? Where's my chat is gone? Chat. Don't abandon me, chat. Oh, why did I do that? There we go. This I can close. My Alex is 12, but sometimes I forget because he looks like he is 8 or 9 and sounds like it too. No offense, Alex, if you ever see this. Okay, now I need to take... Oh, come on. That's not what I'm trying to do. Why can computer understand what I want it to do? Why? Does he think Kisame looks pretty tasty? Or pretty, comma, tasty? Huh? Ever thought about that? Alright. That's enough talking from Zetsu, I think, in here. Copy frames. Paste frames. Whoa, what the hell? Again, that is not what I wanted you to do, computer. Copy frames. And then paste frames. That's all. That's all I want you to do, computer. Don't be a smart ass. Remove frames and maybe a tiny little. Yeah, now he's talking for a while. For some reason, the TV is not animated at all on my end. I don't get it. Why is it not animated? This is an anime. It should be animated. Maybe because I didn't save it yet. Like saved it again. I mean, why wasn't moved like in my Japanese anime? Right, starting to lose it. Let's see. Please work. Please animate properly. Oh yeah. Now it's much better. Check this out. Cool. Now that I think about it, he does look tasty. Fine. Now that I think about it, he does look tasty. Okay. Cool. It is very cool. Extend this a little bit. Paste. Insert keyframe. And obviously some more TV glow. Because the TVs must glow. The glowing age of TV glowness. Clear, remove frame. So if we're talking about like 60 FPS, right? We're almost at, wow, that's like 4 seconds of animation basically in all this like 3 hours of work, 2 hours of work that we've done so far. Very effective working, right? My legal name is Samantha. Sorry, I accidentally left. My legal name is Kylette, and I find it equally as rare. Okay, Kylette is not equally as rare as Alex. Alex is probably the rarest name ever. I never heard about anyone having the same name. Let's see. A few more copy frames. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Remove frames. What's going on here? No, that's not good. Remove tween. Okay, we're good. I think we're good. Okay, now I have my earbuds on, so it's time for ASMR. This is now an ASMR stream. I think you missed my comment about my name above it. My legal name is Colette, and I've had. Oh wait. Let me see if this one is done. Yeah, looks good. Let's see. I might have missed that. My name is Cayenne, and it's a pretty rare name. Never met another or hear someone naming it on TV, YouTube. I thought it had to do like something with cayenne pepper. My legal name is Colette, and I find it equally as rare. Sorry, equally as rare. I thought it was Alex. Yeah, dumb on me. Samantha, my middle name. I think I'm okay. Now I have my earbuds in. The only rare Alexes are Omni. Yeah, only one episode like in 5, 6, 7 years. That's pretty rare. Like a rare Pokemon. Okay. Wow, I have 4 people watching on Twitch. I think that's the highest ever. Hi, people on Twitch. You're awfully silent. Okay, I think everything. Oh wait. There's like stupid Kisame head, like Zetsu head jump somewhere in here. What the hell is going on here? Zetsu, why is your head like so high in here? Remove tween. Alright, now it's good. Pika Bloom, I feel left out. That's why. Why do you feel left out? You should talk more often. You won't feel left out. Don't be shy. Zetsu is a mating turtle. Sorry. A mating turtle. Wow. I think what happened was because I have the same name as my mom, they gave me a number nickname to go by. Cayenne has no association with cayenne pepper, aside from the ogonetics similarities. Can't I stalk in peace? Never, K. Collins 101. There's someone else here. Yeah, there are people that are just staring at our stream, breathing heavily, and plotting schemes. Or scheming plots. Yeah. It's a kind of a chillaxing stream, actually. Probably the most relaxed I've ever felt during a stream. There's something weird going on here with the TV glow. Alright, there's no TV glow in here. Maybe I should like clear this frame. Clear keyframe. Where is it? Clear keyframe. And now I'll move this one a little bit here. And that should be better, yeah. Oh, this is bad. There's no animation here at all. You go move here. This guy should move here. No, it's fine. Pigone, phone buddies, yay. Another not number. Another. Oh, I thought you said number. I'm also on my phone. We are phone buddies. I remember those teen Akatsuki cosplayer videos. I wonder whatever happened to them. I don't remember. Shiny Sparkle. What are you referring to? I almost ate a takoyaki with a toothpick in it. I might have died for reals this time. Thank you. The typos are emerging. Oh shit, I think I should have saved it before. Zetsu is kind of popping up too quickly, I think. Should we make it like a more dramatic ascension? To make it a little bit more intimidating, in a way. Maybe I should. Alright, let's see. cool so far. All right. Okay. Okay. What happens if I'll like extend the FPSs now? Can I like move it back to like, I don't know, 50? Will it like play slower? I don't know what will happen actually. Yeah, it does. Alright, all I need to do is now, Kisame eyes are still not twitching all the way. Copy frames and paste frames. No! 9! Copy frames, and now I'll put them here, paste frames. And now I'll put them back here. And now I'll remove these. Isn't animating fun? Omni, you have failed me. Usually fix my typos while you're reading my comments. Ha ha ha. Yeah, but when you're like misspelling a word and it spells out another word correctly, it's really hard to catch, right? So, unless I can read your mind, it's kind of impossible. Besides, my English is not so well, so sorry about that. Alright, that looks cool. Right? I like it. Let's eat them. Alright, we need to make some more, a little bit more idle animation there at the end. After, Zetsu says, let's eat him. And I think we're done. Hush you. Very nice. Thank you, Shiny Sparkle. Thank you for the constructive... My English is good. My English is very well. Boom. Even if it's the only language I knows. One does not simply English. I was mocking my English, not yours. I know. I was just doing it out of solidarity. Wait, shark slippers? What? Never saw them? Look how awesome they are. Never noticed them? Oh my god, I guess you weren't here for that stream where we decided upon giving him shark slippers. I was like, I don't want to draw these boring ass sandals they usually have on. Where's Zetsu's head moving? These are the frames, and then he's just okay. Copy frame. Can I paste it here, this frame? Guess not. Okay. Your English is far worse. Nah, I'm kidding. Are you though? Are you? Maybe I should bring out the ban hammer. By banning a single viewer of my stream, I'll probably lose like, I don't know, 25% of my viewership. That'll be sad, won't it? Any Easter eggs, hidden things in the animations? Sometimes, yeah. We had a few, like, if you go back to this little episode that I've made, when was it? Don't remember. But basically, one of my very first streams was this little one. Not really little, but it was 2 hours and 23 minutes of me just blabbering about the entire history of Akatsuki, and we went over like all the secret Easter eggs and how I thought about like different jokes and what things I might have forgotten to put in that will be put in the HD remix. So it's pretty nice, actually, director's commentary sort of video, I guess. And feel free to check it out once you have like spare 2 hours and a half in your day life. So yeah, where's my chat? No, don't ban me. Too late. Too late. In my eyes, you're already banned, even though you're still in the chat. So you're already banned. Feel free to still watch and comment and talk to everybody here and to me, but officially, unofficially, you're kind of banned. Okay, I think we're done with this animation. So, Akatsuki 2 HD 003.FLV is officially done. Let's maybe export this as a video really quick and see how it looks in a video form. Can I export this as a movie? Export movie. Why does it put out movie as JPEG? Come on. Can I export this as MP4? Publish settings. I don't know. I now have frozen mangoes. Is that like the frozen mango that you have in bags? I love those. I always eat them frozen. The greatest ice creams. Export video. There we go. Ignore the stage color. Generate alpha channel. What the hell does it want from me? Convert video in Adobe Media Encoder. I don't know. I don't know that stuff. Alright, let's export it. That's it? That was quick. Recording flash content. Not really. Oh, but that's really fast. 36, 30, 50, blah, 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 blah. 87. 9800. The Western Family ones? Might be. Or maybe President's Club. I don't recall. Maybe. And I also ate the generic. In Canada, we have like the generic brand. The no-name brand is like yellow branding sort of thing. Okay, that's done. Oh, that's a little bit too quick for some reason. Look how fast it's going. Oh man, that's not okay. I didn't want it to go that fast. I don't know. It's going out way too fast for some reason. Maybe I should put it as 60 FPS again. Export video. Let's try it again, shall we? Little Red Farm brand. The Western Family ones. Yeah, we have the Western Family here. Save on Foods carries them. You have them in the big grocery shops here too. But frozen mangoes are good. I love mangoes. I love freezing fruit. Like frozen fruit are kind of like ice cream. Kind of like popsicles. You should try like taking like an orange, peel it first, obviously, because then you won't be able to peel it at all, and take it apart to like its how do you call the pieces? Not slices, but when you like naturally take them apart and freeze those. They're really good. Yeah, Canada, the land of hockey pucks and igloos, because everything is snowy here, apparently, to those who never visited here. Alrighty, let's see what we came out with. That's even faster! Holy crap! Should we, like... Alright, let's test it again. Let's do 30 this time. Maybe I should just make it move slower. But that it's not as smooth, but... Export video. Don't you just love technical problems? They're the best. Are any Canadians in chat? I just went to Niagara Falls once. Oh, okay. From the Canadian side, you mean? Never been to Niagara Falls. Okay, now it's slower. Yeah, that's more in line with what I wanted. What the heck is going on with the TV animation though? It's very like abrupt. Frozen grapes are the best. Always a yummy treat. Niagara Falls is fun. Yeah, I need to see them. Like, yeah, it's a must see, obviously. Shadow, TV glow. TV glow is a little bit too sporadic to my taste, I think. Isn't it? If I'll like remove this keyframe, for example, clear keyframe, right? It'll be less sporadic, slower too. This is really quick, like this, for example. It's too. So I can clear this keyframe, for example. Clear. Come on. Clear. Where's that stupid button? Oh, I'm not really on the keyframe, so that's why I can't see it. Clear keyframe. Can I do this with F6 as well? No, it only adds. So what about Shift F6? Oh, that works. So this and that should be more spread out. This I can remove entirely. Okay, Kisame hates watching cooking show credits. Yeah, probably, especially when they're slicing up his brethren. I've been to every province except one. Let me guess, you've not been to one of the northern territories, like Nunavut or something like that? Kisame hates watching cooking shows. I am from Calgary, Alberta. I'm from Vancouver, British Columbia, and I've been to only BC and to London, Ontario so far. So, I mean, I was in Calgary, but only like on a layover flight. Samantha, you have grandparents in Calgary. Okay, that's cool. I should probably visit there someday for the Stampede. Heard it's great fun. cowboying about, going yee-haw and eating steaks, right? At least that's what I heard it's about. Probably not, but I'm clueless. Clear keyframe. Oh, that's not good. Why is this? Clear keyframe. Alright, I think it's better now. Wait, what? OmniStrife is back. Well, good morning, Dark Siegfried. We've been streaming for like hours, and you're just in time for its ending. But good on you for joining up anyways. But yeah, we've been streaming pretty regularly now. Once a week almost. Every freaking weekend, but you were probably too busy to have a look at your like childhood hero. But yeah, we're kind of back in a way. Yeah. What have you been up to, Dark Siegfried? Samantha Humphreys, you're from Vancouver Island. Really? Where from? I've been to Vancouver Island not that long ago, to Victoria. Yeah, it is as you said. That's true. I've been abandoned by my fans who believe me to be dead. Put this away. From Victoria. Nice, I've been to Victoria. Only once. I don't feel like I've seen it like too well. I was there for like a weekend. It was very beautiful from what I saw. Let's see. The TV glow should be better now. Okay, this music is starting to be too droney for me. Where's the library? Let's find something like nicer, more groovy. Bright music, pop music. I don't know. Ambient, jazz and blues. That's nice. Reggae. Let's take jazz and blues. Oh, that's sweet. I know this music from like other YouTubers that try to be like not to lose all their revenue to content providers and copyright infringements. Wait, this is too much personal info? You know what? I don't care. Well, Victoria is a big place. Okay, let's see. Well, the TV is kind of better now, I guess. Not as crazy as it was before. It's slower for sure. But it kind of mimics it. Like a real life TV doesn't like move around like crazy unless you're like watching like the Fast and Furious or something like that. Okay, I like how it looks now. I'm pleased with it. Aren't you, chat? I think it's great. OmniStrife, childhood hero. Thank you. It only makes sense because as children we can't really like you know, we're not really cleared what other hero should be. And we might like follow like an idiot who makes funny videos online and that's all it takes for you to become a hero. So there's that. About fart jokes and toilet humor. Okay, I think we can export this little guy. Export video. Oh, I like this playlist much more. It's like an idle music, kind of like I don't know, Even reminds me a little bit of Persona, when nothing like serious happens, and you're like eating ramen in a cafe. Alright, let's see. Okay, that's good. Only thing that I want to do now is probably add a little more idle time before Zetsu shows up, right? Because there's like maybe half a second here to absorb Kisame's shock before like he actually pops in. So I think I should do that. Right, but how should we do that without breaking everything else? Maybe we should just lock everything up, right? And except for the Zetsu layers. And now we can grab them, right? And we can now drag them a little bit to the right. No, that doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? How about this then? Okay. Let's try it again. Whoop. Boom. Okay. That's better. Ha ha ha. Switched over from Twitch because it's not as fun when I'm missing 98% of the stream chat. That's true. Hi there, Pikabloom. There is no doubt Akatsuki lives in a cave. They have a box TV. Well, that's true. They're like, the budget is pretty tight. Which is kind of silly because they have like this antenna on the TV. How do they get reception in a cave? Doesn't make any sense. Okay. All we have to do now is to take everything else, unlock everything else, and lock the Zetsu layers, and maybe do this. Because I don't want to do that. I'll copy frames, and now just paste them. Paste frames. No! Not like this. Come on. Come on. Why this? Computer is not doing what I want it to do. It is very, very annoying. Can I just paste them all? Paste frame. Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. That's all I really wanted. That's all I really wanted. Hey, I had a box TV in my room from 3 to 5 or 4 years old. 3 to 5 or 4 years old. It was fun. Or 6. Box TVs are the heaviest thing ever created. I carried once one box TV. It was like 34-inch. And I carried it out to the garbage. Let me tell you, it was like, you know those strongman competitions? That's how I felt. It was so heavy. Oh, this music is cool. Can you guys hear the music? It's pretty sweet. Yeah, they're heavy as heck. Weighs like a cathedral. Sounds like a music from Rayman. You guys played the new Rayman games, like Rayman Legends, Rayman Origins? They're so good. They're fun though, as I saw The Simpsons a bunch of times from a glitch. Not really sure what you mean there. Okay. Now we'll have some idle time before Zetsu actually pops up. Let's see if that's enough. If that's enough for me to loop later in like the video maker, it won't be a problem because I can also loop these guys in video. Oh yeah, much better. Okay, let's see it loop. And what? Okay. Yeah, that's plenty of time. I like it. So if you ever wondered why it takes me like years to make a video, you can see like how long is this stream actually going for? How long has it been going for? Can anybody like? Can you see that on YouTube? How long we've been live for? So we've been like live, I think, for like 3 hours or something like that, and it took, and all we managed to do is like 6 seconds of animation. Now, this is a lot of work that we can later reuse, so it's good. But yeah, it takes a while. Okay, I missed a lot of chat in here. They are heavy in English. It was a VCR tape TV, VHS. Yeah, VCR or VHS. Oh yeah, I bench press cathedrals all the time. About the same weight as box TV, that's true. Whatever it's called. VCR, are you a pirate? VCR, matey. Still have box TV in the rec room for the PS2 and NES. Basically, you can emulate your NES and PS2 games on a pretty like cheap PCs. So just get a PC for those oldie games. 3.5 hours going by the timestamp on Discord. Holy crap, that's a lot. Okay. It's pretty much done. Let's export the video again and see that it works well. And then we'll upload it for the rest of the guys and girls on the Facebooks. This was really fun today. Thank you guys and girls for joining today. And there is some progress. Where's the video? Let's see how it looks. Yeah, that looks great. Don't you guys agree? Look at that beauty. So it's like still the TV guy talks and then it runs. And Zetsu pops up. There will be like some noise and then he's like, now when I think about it, it does look tasty. Let's eat him. That's like Zetsu talking. The music right now though, yeah, it's like a very very groovy. Alright, this is now an Omni dancing stream. No, but before, the one before, what was it? Let me see. Jazz and blues music. Oh yeah, that sounds like restaurant music. But I like the new one too, so let me go back to it. I promise to keep making jokes at your expense, okay, Omni? Sure, but just know that I am able to retaliate as well, so. But I welcome those for sure, no problem. Okay, let me save this one this time. And yeah, we're done. Thanks for everyone who participated. Obviously, thank you for my great Patreons, like the ones who are not even here. MD, Lauderfan67, Cayenne, obviously, who's always here, and I'm so happy for that as well. And say hi to the Bling Queen as well. And then the rest of you guys are awesome. And I'll let you know when the next stream will be up. Probably it'll be like another weekend, the next weekend. And we'll resume for where we stopped today. Yeah. Spoiler alert, Toby did nothing wrong. Maybe Obito did. That's the end. You can go away now. Go away. You're still here? God. Alright. I shall have to amputate this stream.